to a scenario where South Africa creates an empire. So South Africa right now is buffed, so that it can make it easier that it can do this. So the first country that South Africa will be attacking is so South Africa will move into Lesotho, and I think this is a very easy match for South Africa. So the peace treaty is full annexation into South Africa. So there's not a country in South Africa. So attack another nation, and that nation will be Eswatini. So South Africa will attack. So this will be a fast war because Eswatini is a very small nation. So I can do this peace treaty on map. So what we're gonna see is full annexation into South Africa. So now South Africa looks much better. So another nation that South Africa will attack is Namibia to restore the old South Africa land area. So Namibia is gonna join South Africa once again. So South Africa will start going into Namibia, start into it and fully taking it over. Peace treaty time. Oh, sorry. I'll do this peace treaty off camera. So South Africa will fully annex Namibia into its land area. So, yeah. And another nation that South Africa will attack is Botswana. Speaking of war in Botswana, Botswana is a strong nation, so I think it will try to push a fight. So maybe they'll fight back. But with the new border right up there, they'll also go in from the north. And also going for fully almost collapsing Botswana. Starting going in and fully encircling the nation. And it will end victory from the South Africans. So what we're gonna look at this peace treaty. We're going to see full annexation by South Africa. We're gonna see Botswana being fully annexed into South Africa. Now South Africa looks much bigger. So South Africa is gonna attack another nation, and that nation is Zimbabwe. So more African nations are now getting suspicious. So we might see a coalition come up, maybe to fight South Africa. So South Africa will start going into Zimbabwe, going from this side, start going into the Z nation. But you should know something. I was born in Zimbabwe, but I'm not being biased because I know South Africa would really win this war. Zimbabwe is fairly strong, but I don't think it could stand a chance against South Africa. So let's look at this piece. So we're gonna see full annexation by South Africa, the Z nation. And what we're gonna see is a coalition form up. And this coalition is gonna consist of this nation, this nation, this nation, this nation, this nation, this nation. Gonna consist of all these nations that are in the this area, that are in like this area, to stop South Africa from going higher into the area. So South Africa is only left with these small nations left. So South Africa is going to attack Mozambique to make that border look a little bit better. Mozambique is being attacked by South Africa. South Africa is, I think, the strongest country in this area, and then second is Angola. So we're going to see South Africa entering this in the southern part of Mozambique, and after that they fully take Mozambique. And we're gonna look at this peace treaty. So this is the land area that South Africa will take from Mozambique, and Mozambique, not wanting to be invaded again, will join this alliance. So South Africa can't attack Mozambique again, but I don't think it would want to attack Mozambique again. So South Africa will be declaring war on the nation of Malawi. So Malawi will start going in, and this is a fast taking over. So I don't think that Malawi would even stand a chance against South Africa. So let's look at this picture. So this is full annexation of Malawi into South Africa. South Africa is now one of the most diverse. So another nation that South Africa will be attacking is Zambia, another Z nation. So I don't know how this war will go. So South Africa will start going into Zambia and fully split off the other side of Zambia, and then start going for the other side right here, and fully winning this war. And I'll be back with the peace treaty. How South Africa will take over Angola like this. Not Angola, Zambia, and the remainder of Zambia will join this alliance right here. So you might be thinking South Africa is going next for Angola, but no. It's going for the island nation. It's going for the island nation. Madagascar, yeah.
Madagascar.
So it's gonna start taking its navy and making a lot of landings in Madagascar. And fully, so this is a very big attack. So South Africa will start going into Madagascar and fully taking it over and getting themselves an island paradise. So here's the peace treaty. This is the peace treaty. South Africa will fully annex Madagascar into its empire. So now it's gonna go for Angola. But this will be a very hard match for them. But this is something that was Angola. Angola was sending a lot of proposals to join this coalition, but they refused many times because they knew South Africa was targeting Angola, was ready to go for Angola, but they didn't know it was going first for Madagascar, then Angola. But the invasion of the century has started. South Africa will go into Angola, both in its hands. What I'm going to call its hands. But this is slow invasions because South Africa is being pushed back very much. Angola will try to push back the South Africans, splitting the connection and pushing back this side. But here they have a very big foothold. They start going in and they send more troops to come back here. And they try to do an invasion this side to make it maybe a bigger invasion. But they tried, but Angola pushes that very fast. So Angola is doing pretty good in this war. But with South Africa getting more troops from Madagascar, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Botswana, and Mozambique, South Africa will catch up some steam a little bit and fully catching one of its, I don't know what to call these two things. I think I'll call them one of its two heads. So yeah. And also this area of Angola is also in the war. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this area. I think the DRC will occupy it now under the Angolan government, so it's gonna join the, I think I'm gonna call it the Central African Alliance, whatever, coalition. After South Africa going, after South Africa going more in Angola, Angola will send a lot of troops to push this back. I don't know where's the Angolan capital. And I said that when we get to 50 subs, I'm gonna create a live stream upgrading this map of the world to include rivers, capitals, and major cities. So, because right now in this small amount of subs, they don't allow that YouTube for us to do a live stream. But back to the war. South Africa will push back. And they're gonna try again to make a invasion down south here. But once again, pushed back. And Angola will try to liberate the head. I don't know if there's a major city here, so after liberating the head, they'll fully start to kick South Africa out. But the finishing blow to Angola, South Africa starts blowing off steam a lot, and they do this second thing again. Angola is fully dead. We're gonna look at this peace treaty. Is another full annexation by South Africa, and they will now fully call themselves the Southern African Pact, because they're fully in the south. They have taken all the Southern African nations. So they're gonna do something very not in them. They will declare war on every single nation in the Central African. Just know these are the nations in this pact. So South Africa will start going in from the south. They're not going to take any land, they're just trying to fully collapse this coalition. Maybe they're gonna get puppet states. Who knows?
Red!
The capital of this coalition, this is a made-up capital, will be somewhere in the DRC in the middle. Maybe there's a city there, I don't know. So, with South Africa owning all of the southern area, I really think South Africa can win in this war. So this is a fast win.
So mean.
Because South Africa has now a giant population from the population of Madagascar.
You're so mean. You're so mean.
So this is full taken over an Equatorial Guinea. It's just gonna peace out before the South African troops even get close to it. So the only thing that we're gonna see is South Africa get some puppet states, which are these nations right here, the nations that border South Africa. Even the giant DRC is actually, the whole coalition is now a puppet coalition for South Africa. Just it's like allies, but Equatorial Guinea also gets in this. So now this is South Africa's empire. Thank you for watching and goodbye.